All right, Shalom Akim. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles at Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elect that teaches the word and our true faith sincerity. And yeah, man, today, I want to title this lesson, So-Called White Man Must Go Into Slavery, man. Because there's an old saying in the world, what goes around comes around. And yeah, man, so-called white man has put us in chains and put us in hardcore slavery, man. We the ones. Israel is really the ones that built America, and guess what? We're the ones. Well, 2/3 really. Jake is keeping this bitch afloat, man. You know, and it's vexing to wake up in the morning every day in America, man. You know, so this devil, he's gonna have to go into hardcore slavery, man. You know, matter of fact, it's Jeremiah 49. I think it's like 12, I believe. Yeah, this is Jeremiah 49 and 12 said, For thus saith the Lord Yahweh Shai, Behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have surely drunken. And what's that cup? That cup of slavery, man. You know, because we were programmed to rule the earth, man. The earth was made for our seed, man. You know, starting with the let low on part of number. Lord, made from the beginning the powers created in the heavens of the earth, man. It wasn't for the Edomites, for the Moabites. It was for Israel, man. You know, so we end up having to drink that cup of slavery because we went off. But guess what? Who we was under, man? So-called white man. You know, it says, and thou art he that shall altogether go unpunished. Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it. Yeah, because now we are so-called free, which we're not. Because really, 2/3 still got chains. Esau got chains on the 2/3 mind, man. You know that's why Jake is. We are still in captivity. Really, we gotta you gotta have an alarm clock to wake up at a certain time to be at work. You gotta move when they say the so-called man say move, man. So-called white man, that's captivity, man. But it says he shall not go unpunished, he shall surely drink of it. So that means you devils is gonna go into hardcore slavery because how we built America, you're gonna how we built America, you're gonna build the kingdom, man. You know, so when the devil, when his time is up, the first thing he's gonna do is pick up bodies, man. You know, so let's see. This Revelations chapter 13. We all know the scriptures. I'm gonna start at verse 9. It says, "If any man have an ear, let him hear." So if you can understand this, which this is plain as day, it says, "He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints." So look, the patience and the faith of the saints is waiting on that go around. What comes around, go around. We're waiting to put you in captivity. We're waiting to judge you as have you have judged us. You know, hey, Shalom, Mop. Yeah, Shalom, Mop. Yeah, yeah. So the devil, and that's our patience, man. Is to put you in chains. Matter of fact, because it's gonna be an honor to gather you doubles up, man, and you other nations for what you have done to us. Because hey, that what goes around comes around. Which, hey, those sayings are spiritual, man. You going to the sayings of the world, you can equate a lot of those to the scriptures, man. And this is one of them because Yahweh Shemel Shah says, by no means, it said he's long suffering. It says, but by no means clearing it guilty. So, you devils, there is no way that you can get out of this, man. Only way you can get out of it, because that's how you set Jacob. Jake in they say you only got two choices. You on the streets, prison or the grave. What the thing is about you devils, is that you're gonna go to prison, and after those 1,000 years, you're gonna be exterminated, man. Just how you trapped Jake. And matter of fact, before I get that, the Psalms, let me get this in Proverbs. Proverbs 26:27. It says, whoso diggeth a pit shall fall therein, and he that rolleth a stone, it will return upon him. That pit, that's the grave, man. And that how you said, Jacob, you already the school system's jacked up. Jake is off them GMOs. So they ain't got no, they ain't, they got them selling drugs. So they only have two choices to get out of it: death or the pit, man. Which is a system, But with you devils, the thing is, it's gonna come back unto you, and you're gonna be in chains, and after that, you're gonna be exterminated, man. So this Psalms 149. I'm just gonna get to the point, and verse 5 said, "Let the saints be joyful." Man, no, verse 6. Psalm 149:6 said, "Let the high praise of the Most High be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishment upon the people, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters and iron." So this was after the destruction. We're going to be around gathering the higher ups up, man, because you low level Edomites, y'all are basically two-time losers, and you're gonna realize that in the kingdom. And hey, man, there's gonna be a lot of Edomites beating up Amalek, man. They're gonna be trying to get at Amalek as well. Hey, and guess what? Right behind it gonna be Hamites beating all y'all asses for us too, man. It says to execute. Verse 9 said to execute upon them the judgment written. So this was already set up from the beginning, man. It was already set up for you devils to be in slavery, to be good punching bags. You hit a devil at a certain spot, he'll turn purple, you get to changing colors. It says, "This honor have all his saints. Praise ye the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai." So it's going to be an honor to gather you devils up and put you in chains where you belong. Because it said that's the judgment written. So that's your lot to be in chains, man. And hey, man, you Edomites are already sick people. You always had like those sex slaves, and all that. Yeah, I mean, and guess what, man? The animals, they gonna get at you. All it, because the scripture says on there, sharp beasts. I mean, matter of fact, let me get it. Uh, Teeth of wild beasts. I think that's in Ecclesiasticus. I believe it's Surah 39. Is it? Yeah, Khan. This is Surah chapter 39, in verse 28. It says, "There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them." So Yahweh Shema Shai have things created for vengeance to appease his wrath, man. It says fire and hell and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. So fire, hell, famine, and death, these things that are upon the earth, it appeases Yahweh Shema Shai. Cause it's for vengeance, man. It's that justice. It says teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword, punishing the wicked to destruction. Yeah, man. Yeah, because them it's gonna be bears that's gonna remember you devils trying out that new rifle that you just got. Because you devils, you hunt. You don't even hunt the bear for the fur. You just do it just to shoot, man. And you might eat some bear meat or something like that, man. Which you devils are already off anyway. But the point is, what goes around is gonna come around. You know, and it said that sword punishing the wicked to destruction, because that's one of your blessings, man. And it's gonna come back upon you. You know. So yeah, Akim, man, I just hope they were edifying. Until the next time, say shalom.